Alrighty guys, I just left Dutch Bros. I got a free drink. I hope everybody is having a good day. I hope your week is going well. And I hope this is probably going to be a little bit of a ranty, venting video. I don't know. I don't know what direction it's going to go in. I had a different video planned to go up today. It's Tuesday, but I'm just not, I've struggle bus central today, so I don't think I'm gonna get that video done today. So in efforts of trying to maintain consistent, I figured I'd come on and chat with you guys for a little while. First off, we can start off on like what I perceive as a good note is I've talked before about like the difference between Starbucks and Dutch Bros, and I know not everyone has a Dutch Bros around them, but their reward system is so much better than Starbucks reward system. I would like hardly ever get free drinks or complimentary stuff for my spending there, but I have racked up several free drinks already with Dutch Bros. I mean, we've been going there for several months and I don't usually cash in my points, but this was a birthday drink. It was a free birthday drink, so it expires. So I wanted to go ahead and use it before it expires. Because I'm struggling today, I kind of wanted some caffeine. The reason I'm struggling is some of you guys know, some don't. It depends on how long you've been here. I created a business of my crafting stuff and I've been working on it for several months now. And now that I look at it, I've been self-sabotaging when it comes to my business, in the sense that like I've sold a couple of products through like other means, but not through my website, and I've been paying for this website and this domain, but I'm terrible about technology when it comes to like building a website and all of this stuff. And I kept putting it off, and I've had almost everything listed but with no product photos, and I was like, well, I don't want to launch it without product photos because, you know, who knows who may come across it. And just delaying for like a month now. I've delayed with everything just being posted. So yesterday, to hold myself accountable, because I know I don't want to have it up without pictures for very long, I stayed up. I published it yesterday and let you guys know on my Twitter that it was published, but that it was just bare bones. It's just product listing. There's no photos. And I did that on purpose to force myself to go ahead and start taking the photos and uploading them. So I stayed up really late taking all of the photos and starting to edit them in a way to where that they will fit on the website. So hopefully, if you're interested in any of that stuff, there will be actual product photos. I don't know why I was delaying on it and like starting other projects and not just, I think a lot of it is you know, just the fearful aspect of it, being scared that it's not going to be successful, which I'm not expecting it to be like shoot off the ground and be like amazing. But I've had a couple of you guys who are subscribed to both of my channels say that you wanted to purchase product, and I haven't really given you guys the ability to purchase product because I didn't have a functioning website. So I'm hoping now I can get going on all of that, and that'll hold me accountable to actually getting stuff out. But because I was up late, I slept in today, so I feel like my whole day is kind of off kilter from what I typically do. I'm a little bit groggy, which is why I wanted to go ahead and redeem my drink, get some caffeine in me. There is another topic that I I was gonna film a video, but I guess I could probably just include it in this video, is entitlement by creators. And this is not geared towards any one person, so please don't take it as I'm talking about any one person. It's something that goes on and is talked about often by other channels, you know, saying people are entitled and acknowledging the behavior. And I'm starting to realize that when you talk about like sensitive topics like that, to me, it unless you're really trying to bring awareness because a creator is hiding engaging in like some shitty activity or shady activity, however you want to put it, there's really no sense in like acknowledging particular creators who engage in this. But I see it in all different channel sizes. I see it happening with very large channels and smaller channels, and I would assume, because we've kind of talked about this a little bit in open discussions and stuff, that you guys identify it as well. But the sense of entitlement on this platform at times is just astounding. The fact that any creator feels entitled to more subscribers, more views, claims that they're putting more effort into their channel than others, and then kind of complaining about the fact that they're not garnering as much subscribers, views, monetary gain, is really off-putting. And for me, I've kind of been paying attention to channels that have been engaging in that kind of behavior, the entitlement behavior. And what I'm starting to notice, and let me know if you guys feel the same way or if you've seen it, is some of these channels, or I should say most of these channels, who complain about them feeling entitled to stuff are not really genuine creators. Like, they're not creators who are being genuine about who they are or their content. They're just brushing the surface. And I mean, you can put out as much content as you want. You can talk about as many different areas as you want, but it doesn't mean that people are going to be interested. It doesn't mean that you're going to captivate people. You know, there's like this line where I think subscribers current day really want to feel some kind of connection or understanding or relatability to creators that they're subscribing to, because we've already gone through the phase of like beauty channels, and right now it seems that a lot of the phase of people subscribing are starting to become like vlogging channels and commentary channels where the commentator shows some realness to them. Maybe I'm not hitting the mark with that. That's just maybe might have been my experience with YouTube lately for like the past year or so. But the sense of entitlement that some commentary creators have is kind of shocking. They always feel, not always, but like people who are engaging in like this entitlement behavior, they complain to their audience about other people being successful, but they claim that they're not jealous. So I don't understand that. Like, if you're going to complain that someone else is more successful and you think your content is better than theirs and that you deserve to have more subscribers or be more successful, that is A, entitlement, and B, it is jealousy. You're jealous that they're doing better. You're jealous people like their channel over yours. And there's always people who talk about wanting to create a channel. And I've always encouraged people, if you think you want to make a channel, absolutely go for it. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need As long as you have a cell phone that has a camera, that's really all you need to start off with. It's what I started off with. It's even just what I'm filming with right now. You don't have to have the fancy equipment to make a video, but you have to understand, especially if you're going into the commentary space, you're open for discussion. You're open for people to criticize you, disagree with you, because at the end of the day, most commentary channels are just giving their opinions about situations that they see, calling out perceived problematic behavior to them. That doesn't mean that someone else is going to perceive it as negative. You can have a small channel and still be called out for poor behavior. But these creators are becoming so entitled that they don't feel, if they're in the commentary space, that people can make comments about them and make videos about them. That's entitlement. If you're going to join the commentary space, just be aware that you are opening yourself up for discussion. Whether you agree with it or not, it's going to happen. And if you want to get into commentary, I feel like you have to have that conversation with yourself and be prepared for the worst and know how you are going to deal with situations like that when they happen, because they do happen for everybody. When people start using your name in titles or in thumbnails, how are you going to react or not react? Where are you going to have the boundaries to know when you feel it's comfortable to address and not to address? You know what I mean? I don't know if any of that makes sense. I get so irritated by people who complain to their audience, pander to their audience. Like, we all pander to a degree, but when you're pandering for financial gain, when you're trying to make people feel bad about either your channel not doing well or that your content is great and people don't engage with it, I mean, it's all about the algorithm at the end of the day. And again, if you're wanting to create a channel, be aware of that. Just because you talk about a hot topic doesn't mean that you're going to get pushed into the algorithm. It doesn't mean that you're going to garner views and subs and stuff like that. I've had a couple of people reach out to me in DMs and want support and advice and things like that, and I try my best to give it to people, but I'm not going to tell you what kind of content you should or should not be making. If you want to make content on somebody, make content on somebody. And then they come back. I've had a few people come back and be like, well, how do I know people are gonna watch it? You don't. That's the risk of YouTube. You don't know what videos people will like. You don't know if people who do view your video, if they're going to enjoy it and if they're going to subscribe. You may say something that they disagree with and they leave a comment critiquing you. And if you can't handle that, I have advised people, like, if you're not ready for that, then you probably shouldn't go into commentary. You can make videos about anything and everything that interests you, but if you do not, or if you are fearful of people not liking you, of people not agreeing with you, of people at some point disliking you and making content on you, or people you engaging in problematic behavior and people want to call it out. I mean, it's all fair game. You cannot sit here and have a platform that's commentary and call out other people's poor behavior and then not have people call you out when you engage in problematic behavior. It doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. So you just have to be prepared for all scenarios. And if there's a scenario that you see, I often see people saying they want a channel, but they don't want to deal with the drama, or they don't want to deal with backlash. And I've said, if that's really something that's going to bother you, don't create a channel then, or at least don't create a commentary channel, because you're at some point in being on YouTube, we're people, we're going to make mistakes to some degree, we're going to offend people to some degree, we're not going to say things that absolutely everybody agrees with, because we're people, we have different perceptions, right? So I don't know if any of this video has made sense. I feel like I've kind of talked about 20 different things in a short period of time. I'm not totally... Hopefully this energy drink starts to kick in. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any thoughts about my rambling, feel free to leave them down below. I'll try my best to see you guys there. And until next time, I hope you're having a good day, evening, or night, wherever you are. Bye, guys.